wait a couple of days just until the traction started to build a little bit on this situation regarding Madueke to Arsenal. But it does appear that the news recently, and as recent of like an hour ago, traction is starting to build. Traction is starting to build with Madueke, another Chelsea player to Arsenal, appears to be on the cards. And before we begin, please do like the video, subscribe. We are very close now. I think just under 20 subscribers away from 12,000 subscribers on the channel. But back onto the subject. I wanted to wait a few days because, you know, rumors circulate, transfer news builds, and I feel like, and I'm bad about it as well, like taking the bait, you know, jumping to conclusions, and thinking the absolute worst or best, well, whatever the situation may be. If we're linked with a player, you expect it to happen. If a player is linked with a move away, you expect it to happen as well. With this one, it's a little different. It's a little bit different because for the most part, the news that's been circulating, both from Fabrizio and from Ornstein, which made this even more realistic, is that Madueke himself has been in contact with the club, and it just does seem like a lot of stuff has been going on. Like 18 hours ago, Noni Madueke, this is as per David Ornstein, who, as we know, very reputable. He only tweets when it matters, when it means something. He's not like Fabrizio Romano, who likes to recycle, even though the old "here we go" is a done deal on a lot of situations. He won't tweet that until it's done. David Ornstein is a quality over quantity, whereas with Fabrizio, it's just like, how many times can I milk the situation? So we know with Ornstein, when he tweets, it's only when he knows something for a fact. And he said that Noni Madueke agrees personal terms with Arsenal as they consider approaching Chelsea for the England international. Arsenal have a 23. Arsenal have the 23-year-old's green light, so he's agreed to it. Plus strong relations with Chelsea, but no club-to-club talks just yet. Firm options to bolster on both wings. I'm confused with the whole situation because there's no club-to-club talks, and I'm assuming that's on a fee that they're talking about. Because again, we need to allow Madueke the chance to talk to them. They can't just tap up our players. Do you know what I mean? The whole thing with Ashley Cole, you can't just go in and try and talk to him without their permission. So moving on a little bit more recently, and last night, or again 20 hours ago, Fabrizio broke the news first, I think, or more or less like updates on it, saying that understand Arsenal have now started advancing on personal terms discussions with Noni Madueke. Madueke hasn't asked to leave Chelsea at this stage, focused on the Club World Cup. If he plays the rest of this tournament, I'll be shocked. I won't be shocked at the same time. He's not going to get the same sort of backlash from American fans that and this is just fact. I don't care what you say. In that environment, and it's such a mix of fans anyway. The overall, no one's going to care about Madueke wanting to go to Arsenal in America, if that makes sense. But if the game was being played over here, say it's Fluminense, it would just be like he couldn't. I don't think he could play. I don't think he could play at all. But anyway, he's focused on the Club World Cup. Meanwhile, he's understood to be open to an Arsenal move. Nothing agreed / close between the clubs yet. So now, moving forwards, 2 hours ago, Fabrizio coming out saying that understand Arsenal are set to send an opening bid for Noni Madueke after agreement with the player on personal terms. And the next part here is where it gets to the point where I tweeted out saying that, bear with me, I tweeted out saying There's no going back for Noni at this point. If it doesn't go through for whatever reason with Arsenal, he's done either way, because he has shown that he wants to, he would, humour, or he would be very much, he's agreed personal terms, for Christ's sake. Madueke has committed to a 5-year deal valid until June of 2030, already approved by the players' camp. So he's agreed. He said yes to the proposition. He said yes to the idea of going to Arsenal. Once the fee's agreed, he's as good as gone. He's already said, on his side, it's done. So for me, I don't think that's out of order. And I've had some slight backlash from saying that, about Madueke saying that it's over. There's no coming back. There's no coming back. Realistically, the fans, they're not going to want you back. I don't know if it's changed to a point now where obviously like the fan base is a bit different now, and it's a bit more modern, and hate and all that sort of stuff. It's not hate. It's, if you are wanting to go to our rivals, see you later. It's as simple as that. I just like, as soon as you say yes to the direct opposition, it's as good as done. Like, you're going to have to find, if it doesn't work out with Arsenal in terms of a contract there, you're going to have to find somewhere else. I think that is like, people want loyalty. I know in the modern day, loyalty is not something that is really a thing in football. It's they're human beings, and it's their job at the end of the day. My thing is, if he was going to, like, I don't know, United or even to City or whoever, it's this obsession that Arsenal has with our players who, on a regular basis, Chelsea are told, your players are shit, you're shit, nothing about Chelsea is good, all this bollocks, but you keep coming for our players. Cech, Luiz, Gallas, Havertz, Willian, Madueke, the list goes on and on. It's never ending. Arsenal are absolutely obsessed with Chelsea's players that are apparently not good. They're not good enough to win they're not good enough for this, that, and everything else. But we'll come in for them. Now, my opinions on Madueke are, I'm not upset over this whole situation. I think there is obviously a player there. He has qualities. I've always said I don't personally like the personality or the attitude that he gives off. It's just not. It's just very immature. And so with that being gone, I don't know what kind of, because he obviously has quite a big impact on the locker room. I think it'll probably be a bit for the better, to be completely honest with you. I think it will actually benefit the locker room if he's gone. He's very hit and miss. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. It's just as simple as that. I'm very, at this point with Madueke, I'm very by the by. I'm very hitting, I'm neither here nor there. I don't really care. We sold it. We bought him for 29 million, however many years ago. If we can get 40, 50, maybe even push for 60 million, because let's have a look, shall we? Let's have a look on his salaries. So Noni Madueke is on, where is he? Madueke is on £50,000 a week. I just wonder what Arsenal are going to give him, because you look at Arsenal, I think, is Havertz not their highest earner? Havertz is on 200 £280,000. So if we go back to Chelsea, when did he leave? He left like 2 seasons ago. So like, let's go 23-24 season. Right. Kai Havertz. Was he then? Did we sell him already then? Jesus, how long has he been gone? 22, 23. Time flies, you know. Time flies. Kai Havertz, probably one of our highest. 250,000. So it's a significant boost. It's still a lot of fucking money to have been paying him in the first place. But 280 there. I bet you they're going to pay, because they love to overpay. Arsenal are going to give him 100,000, probably double his salary. And for what? For what? I'm so confused, the obsession that they have with our players. Now, on the flip side, Nwaneri is obviously a player that's like linked with Chelsea. I might do a video on him at some point as well. But it fits the profile. It fits the profile, does it not? It really does, in terms of, 18 years old. I could legitimately see him being a player that Chelsea go in for. Now, he's asking and requesting guaranteed game time. We're not going to be able to guarantee him game time. So maybe we buy him and then put him out on loan. I just don't know. What's he on? Nwaneri. He's on £6,000 a week. So listen, if we get rid of Madueke and we get Nwaneri on the obviously not in a different sort of it's not the same. It's not going to be during the same negotiations process. But if we can get rid of Madueke and then secure Nwaneri in the same transfer window, it's great business. It's great business, really, to be honest with you. We're getting a profit on Madueke either way. That's all they'll care about. We've got plenty of replacements now. Gitten's obviously not a like for like necessarily, but we've got Esteval coming in. We've got him. We've got Neto. We've got it sorted. And whether or not people actually rate Neto more so than Madueke, I don't want to hear it. I think Neto is just. I've always backed Neto more than Madueke. Now will be the time to see how he fares. With that said, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Madueke out. How much would you think we get for him as well? Let me know in the comments. Like the video, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified of any future content on the channel. Preview out tomorrow for the Fluminense game. And then, of course, live watch along on Tuesday, 8 p.m. I will also be doing PSG versus Real Madrid on Wednesday, and then the final as well. With that said, my name is Harry. Cheers and peace.